I'm the Pink Guardian, and it is my mission to watch every single Doctor Who episode and give a review on it. And today I watched the Doctor's 10th episode of his 3rd season, so this was his last episode of the 3rd season, which is called The War Machines. And in this one, we actually get to see the Doctor in modern day time. And there are some technological machines afoot. Now, what I liked about this episode was the fact that we didn't have, you know, sort of strange titles where it just the words appear over like what's happening. We actually had their own sort of titles, and they made it look like a computer, how it sort of typed it on. I just thought it was really good. And the fact that the episodes are not actually got their own titles, they're just called episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 and episode 4, which I thought really improved it. The fact that we're on modern day Earth in London in the time that the actual episode was filmed, I thought was brilliant. And we had on location sort of clips of London, which I thought was great. We actually had more on location bits, which was great. I liked the fact how they said it was the most advanced computer, and I thought it was low because watching it now, I watch it on a computer, and it was sort of, "No, my computer is more advanced than yours," which I thought was completely funny. I was kind of bewildered the fact that this computer knew what TARDIS stand for. I was like, well, maybe you're the smartest computer. I was like, I think my computer might know, but for you to know, good God. I liked how, you know, we first got to meet Ben. He was having a swinging fight in the club, which I thought was great. He really knew how to take down that fella. I was like, yeah, you go, Ben. I liked how Voltan, who was the computer, wanted to take over mankind, you know, be in charge. I thought it was love. And the fact that the young kids of the hip 60s were like talking to the Doctor going, I like your fab wear. And I'm sort of thinking, poor Doctor, he doesn't understand what they're saying. Which I thought was funny. And I liked how Voltan was going, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. And I thought, oh my God, you're saying the title of the programme. I thought it was great. I liked how the boxes that were in the warehouse actually had Voltan's sort of logo, which was a W. I thought, wow, they all belong to him. I thought it was good. I liked the fact how Doctor used hypnosis on Dodo because she'd been hypnotised. He unhypnotised her, which I thought was great the way he did that. The war machines, like some massive, like vicious beasts. They're really good. They were vicious, you know, swinging arms, blowing out smoke, which is like disabled guns and everything. That was good. It was great. And I like the fact that we sort of got a sort of a vision of what unit, which was the United, I can't remember the title, but later on we get to see it then. And I liked it that this was sort of the first sort of incarnation of what unit was, which I thought was really interesting. And I liked how at the very end, one of the machines went rogue. He was at number 9, and I was joking that because we have the Beatles song, number 9, number 9. I was just saying that when he was going down, he was going, number 9, number 9. We're not quite sure, but they might have wrote that song at the same time as this episode. So I was thinking, wow, number 9 machine's gone rogue, yeah. Which I really enjoyed. Now, there's not many things I dislike about this episode, but to start off with, the old man, which I believe they'd called a tramp, he was snooping around where he wasn't wanted. I was like, come on, you know, if you were a tramp, you wouldn't go straight in there. You would be too scared to go in there, which I didn't like. And the fact that when Dodo was hypnotised, she sounded too grown up. We'd been used to her, like, with her weird slangs, and I just didn't feel that right. And the fact that we did not get a proper goodbye, it was just sort of oh Doctor, I got a message from Dodo. She's not coming back, but she sent her love. I just thought, oh my God, everybody else has got a proper goodbye. Why didn't she get a proper goodbye? I was really, really upset with that. So overall, I really like this episode. The fact that it was in modern day times when this was actually recorded, and the fact that we had some really interesting, like, sort of robots, I felt was really good. So overall, I will be giving this episode a 5 out of 5 because I really enjoyed it. Now, as I mentioned, this was his last episode of his third season. So, overall, this season we have had a lot of missing episodes. You know, I've had to watch quite a few animated episodes, which really does take their toll. And the fact that the Doctor, believe it or not, has gone through 5 companions in one season. You know, first we had Vicky, who then left, and we had Katerina, who was the shortest companion ever, who killed herself. Then we had Sarah Kingdom, also another short character. Then Stephen left, and then Dodo left. So that's 5 people in one season. When you think about it, in the first season, nobody left. In the second season, we had Susan at the beginning, and then Barbara at the end. So this season, he's lost quite a few people, which was like, wow. The fact that we had the longest Dalek episode, 12 parts, excellent episode. You know, we had that. We did have 3 episodes which were sort of historical, which was like the Mythmakers, the Massacre of St. Bartholomew's Eve, and the Gunslingers. These were all historical ones. Gunslingers I really enjoyed. The Mythmakers, I didn't really enjoy it. And the Massacre, I didn't quite understand what was happening there. And then we had 6 future ones that was placed in the future. So we had more, because the last 2 seasons had a sort of a mix, you know, sort of a balanced of history and future. Whereas this one, we had more in the future. And then we had the Celestial Toymaker, which just didn't fit in there because it wasn't in the future, it wasn't in the past, it was in the middle, somewhere, floating around, which was sort of, whoa. So I really, this season, even though there were so many missing episodes, I really enjoyed it. So, I look forward to you on my next review, because we will be starting season 4, and in the next season we're going to be losing someone very valuable. So, I look forward to seeing you on my next review.